Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter, he's tough in the tackle, and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shot could be on. And he's straight offside.
O'Shea. Xavi Alonso. And that is out of play.
Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe,
Plenty to aim at here. Chance to deliver. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's O'Shea. Serbia controlling the possession in this early phase.
now there's a fine ball.
So much time and space here. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Odo.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Dembele. And this is Messi. Can he get it through?
Shot a goal! Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Dembele. Pele. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. O'Shea. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. well stopped.
And it's Iniesta. Chips it through. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's Dembele. Makaleli plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And this is Cruyff. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! He scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Messi. That pass isn't the best.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So it's back to business. He's had it taken off him, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso. Bullet dominates aerially so often. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dembele. And Zanetti. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And this is Cruyff. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Iniesta receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's nice. Referee's given a throw. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Pele. And this is Dembele. Messi. Bullet goes steaming forward. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Iniesta. Searching pass he's played there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Stops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Hullet. Oh, it's come loose. That is a crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Iniesta. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, they could be caught out here. Pelé, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Cruyff. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now this could be a chance. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Zanetti. Pelé. Cannavaro makes the interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Alonso. O'Shea. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. That's really well manoeuvred. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Iniesta is the guilty party there. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Serbia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Dembele in acres of space out wide. This looks promising. It's Pelé! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Desperate defending required here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Xavi Alonso, nicely weighted ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Baresi does well to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution for Serbia. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 21.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Field, number 19, Messi.
Tries to pass it through.
17, Nedved.
Now it's Messi. Baresi gets a foot in here. Xavi Alonso. Now he's got space here. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Chance here to counter. Thuram. Nicely aimed pass. He is through here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Seedorf. Dembele. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Cruyff. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Seedorf. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Messi! Well, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution for Serbia. Number 11.
Serbia can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Pelé. Now, what about a counter-attack? Iniesta. Now it's Pelé. That's very neat. Iniesta. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Cruyff. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left?
Makaleli. Now it's Pelé. Pelé running with the ball. And a chance!
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Threads one in. Bellingham is always scanning the pitch for targets. Goulart going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal
Go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's cut it out. Vinicius Junior.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's come to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And there goes the final whistle.
Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Serbia definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team.
And already we're underway here.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. He has a look out. This looks promising.
Tries the cut back. He's having a go.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now he's off and running. And he's well positioned here.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very...
He's got tall! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
And it's Hullet. Bellingham. Makaleli. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And Zanetti. Nedved providing an outlet on that flank.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Porto still without a single shot on target. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Mbappe. Zanetti. And here's Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Zanetti attempts a clearance. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Porto with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's intervened well there. Makaleli. Bellingham knocks it into space. And this is Messi. Messi herring, climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Ibrahimovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Ibrahimovic. And smartly reclaimed. Zanetti. Nedved. Neymar.
Bellingham.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Zanetti does well to get it back. Gullit wins the duel this time.
Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And it's Nedved.
Bellingham.
Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played,
There will be 1
well
minute
stopped.
added time.
Searching pass he's played there. Flings in across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And just a quick reminder today.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Porto really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Thuram tries making a foray down the right. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got a... Bellingham! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Bellingham has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Messi. Makaleli. Played out to the right. And he's picked it up out wide. Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is just caressing the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Nedved is eyeing up his options in the middle. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And he's on his way! Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Makaleli. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's come loose. It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Can he get on the end of this?
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
62,005.
So we've reached the hour mark. Looking to play him in. Nedved. Oh, such a clever touch. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Neymar producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar. And no, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk. Thuram. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Now it's Messi. That's a good ball out wide. He is through here. Oh, that's neat. Gullit making good progress on the right-hand side. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Very nicely done.
Messi stood his ground strongly. Makaleli.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Porto have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
He might have to go it alone here.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
That's a little off target. Zanetti. It's Makaleli. He's in a great position here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Arsenal have reclaimed it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, this is a great position.
Pings in across. Played it again.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
And if you do have a chance today,
So
please
90
take
minutes
some
couldn't
time out to
produce a
give your
winner,
support to
and
our
we
better
have
stadium
extra
fund.
time.
Substitution in progress.
"90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Played with finesse. Tries a shot! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Bellingham. Rui Costa is the team's great visionary. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's made its way to him. He's found some space. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Güler is offering a wry smile there.
And that has been cleared. Eze. Oh, great header! Oh, that's incredible! Save the best for last! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job he trusted his instincts.
Number 20.
A 1-0 lead established. Defending was strong and firm. That's very neat. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, a delicate chip through. Played into space out wide. Now it's Messi. Van Dijk cuts it out. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eze. Zanetti picks it up out wide.
That's good play from him.
He's a sharp little
There will
ball
be
here.
1 minute added time.
Güler. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Please make sure to